Hello, this is Dee from the Fishing Gardener. I'm going to talk about mango trees today, especially the Cari mango tree. Okay, let's go. This right here is the Cari mango tree. It's commercially sold. It's sold commercially in box stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart's. So this tree is the main tree that you can find and probably grow in different zones. If you have a greenhouse, a small patio, it's a dwarf mango tree grown on a dwarf stock, so it can stay in the pot and it grows quickly. I had this tree since March, and when I had it, it had about 6 leaves on it, and look at it grow now. It's just growing and growing. So if you want to try in different zones to have a different type, some kind of different type of fruit, the Cari mango tree is the mango tree to get. The fruits taste delicious. And like I said, these are one of them that's more disease resistant and easier to grow. They don't like root rot though, so make sure you watch with the watering. And as you can see, it's in this pot, and I'll upgrade it as it grows. Okay, as we come along right here, this is the non-duck mide. This tree, on its stock, was purchased the same exact time that I got the Cari mango. Okay, it's growing pretty good because, like I said, when I got them, they were small with 3 leaves, so it's doing this thing too, but not as much as this Cari mango tree right here. So, like I said, if you want one of those, you probably have to come to Orlando to get it, but you go into the big box stores, and that's what you'll find. As we move it along here, this is the Super Alfonso. This tree is the same. I got this tree the same time I got the other 2 trees right here, so she's doing pretty good too. Okay. And they have some nice thick stalks on them. So I try to go for those type of trees because the survival rate is a lot better from what I've learned, trial and error. As we're moving around here, this is the dwarf Hawaiian. This is another dwarf mango tree. So you won't find these trees in the commercial stores. You actually have to come to Florida and go into the nurseries to find these trees. Okay, you're not going to find these trees in a big box store, only at the Cari mango. Okay, this one's going to be grown in a pot too, and you can see the different size in the leaves. Well, while we're looking at trees, I might as well show you one of my taller mango trees, and this is the fruit punch tree. So I may decide to put her in the ground because of her height, or I have a big pot back there, which I'll show you later, that she can be grown in. Okay, she's growing a lot. When I got her, she had about 5 leaves on her, so she's going to have some height with her. But she's a little bit more disease, I wouldn't say she's as disease resistant as the rest of the mangoes. With her, I have to spray her with copper every once in a while, so she gives me a little trouble. This right here is the Valencia Pride. Now, as you can see with this tree right here, we went ahead and put her right in the ground. She grows very vigorously. And she's a shaded mango tree. That means she will provide a lot of shade. So she got her own spot right there on the ground. Okay, we got her a little later, but look how quickly she's starting to grow. You can see all the new growth right here in this area. So she's going to grow pretty big. So we decided to give her her own spot right now. Some delicious mangoes, the Valencia Pride. That new growth is beautiful. I love to watch the new growth on the mangoes. So while we at it, let me show you one of the bigger pots we have. We have about 4 of these big pots, and they 50-gallon pots. So with these 50-gallon pots, those are where my bigger trees will go in. So we got them now. I got some compost put in there, getting it ready for whichever tree I'm going to decide to put in. 50-gallon pots, and actually got those pots for $5 each at the flea market. So you can garden very cheaply. Okay, now we coming over here. We have another one of my 50-gallon pots, and we have the ice cream mango tree. So this is another dwarf tree that you can go ahead and leave it in the pot. It's small, and this one flowered twice. So it had a total production of 8 mangoes, but we only had about 2 or 3 because it rained too hard and it just wound up falling off. So ice cream mango, and you know that tastes good. It even sounds good, right? So this is another one. Like I said, you have to go to a nursery for that. You're not going to find this in big box stores. You have to go to the nursery. And while we're over here, this is the regular Alfonso, okay? The difference between the super Alfonso and the regular Alfonso is they're supposed to taste nothing the same, you know, completely different tastes. So we decided, let's go ahead and try that one right here. And that's a smaller one. And this one right here is an unknown. So this was given to me. So it was planted by seed. This one is an experiment. It's growing very, very well. It's approximately 2 years old, but you have to wait from 8 to 10 years probably to even see a fruit. So this is just an experiment. I'm not going to turn down a free tree. I suggest you get grafted trees though. If you don't want to be waiting forever, you have to pay some more. But unless you want to wait 8 to 10 years, I suggest you get grafted trees. She's growing a lot though. She's doing her thing. So over here, when we come over here, we have the sugar loaf. I had to go ahead and tuck her back here. She was getting too much sun. She was getting scorched, maybe because she's so young. So I decided to move her. Now she's coming back strong. Most of her leaves were falling off and brown. And I have another one that I have back here. And that's another carry right there. That's what I got from the big box store for clearance for $8. And I tucked her too because her leaves were getting scorched because her stalk is real slim, even though they both grafted. So she's doing a lot better right now. Just tucked back there by the mulberry tree and sugar. Okay. So as we come around, like I said, we have a lot of different, when you go for trees, make sure you go for trees with thick stalks like this right here. I'm showing you these nice thick stalks. They have more of a chance of making it. So I've lived and learned. And this is what I will be picking when I'm picking trees, that nice thick stock. Now, it will cost you more money because when you get the thinner stalks like this one right here, this was $38. But this was one of the first mango trees, and it hasn't grown an inch. And I had it in February compared to the thick stock ones that may cost you $68, $55, $70, between any of them prices. But as you can see what you get, okay? So you're in a different zone. You probably want a thicker stock one for more of a survival benefit. And you want to probably start it in a pot so you can move it around unless you have a greenhouse. Okay, so this right here is an ice cream mango, and look how small she is. She's finally trying to grow, but this is since February. Okay, and look how tiny her stalk is. So if you really want to get into mango trees, you may want to think twice about what you want to pay for it and how long it's going to take for production. You know, she'll eventually grow, so I'm not giving up on her. But this is what you get when you for the $38 versus $55 to about $75. And remember, when you want to get these trees, try to get these trees in the beginning of spring when you come to Florida. Do not wait too late because then the prices seem to go up later. So when you want to come and get them, come by March at the March, February, March, April. Come early to get these trees. You're going to get a better variety and you're going to get more of a sale on these trees. So let's not wait until after mango season's over to come looking for trees because you're going to see less variety and you won't see that many different variety of trees. So that's it. Going to be the end of this tour. Just giving you a little information about mango trees, and hopefully this helps you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. And I want you to enjoy your day. Have a blessed day. Let's keep on growing these fruit trees and let's enjoy our garden. Thank you.